Why is that one? It's that other way around. Hold up, wait a minute. I'm hearing myself and that's bad. Hold up. There we go, there's the L. Looks right on the losing side right now. We on this PS2. Breaking off for the Wolf. Definitely struggled in winners finals on the PT. But Scales looking comfortable. Ooh. I like that. Pulling the air dodge in. Trying to call like a bear early on. Scales though, opting not to go for a 2-frame attempt with the F2, instead just gonna try and hold the stage control. Does find it there, and just like that, Scales gonna take the first stock of this set. Tries a little wave bounce neutral B for even the fire, but Red, not a fan of the spicy stuff, clearly takes the mild flavors in Nando's. Coming into it right now, that they're gonna just be out there till not actually gonna be a problem there, but that's gonna be a punish on the dash attack. Now it's time for Lou to work with this lead trap in. Instead, Red managing to at least reset to the neutral. 155 in a Bowser. Red needs to really find something off. That edge guard doesn't get it. Coast to coast, no 2 frames here. And Red really struggling to close the stock out, which is what you need to do against a Bowser, because that rage is piling up. Man is blowing steam right now. Cannot get pushed. But Smash gonna finally close that out, at least for Red. Back to it. Forward throw. 2-frame time. Red mixing up the options.
Right, Ginger's back, and we're seeing Red is definitely on the back foot as of right now, and that 2-frame with the F tilt, fantastic timing from General Scales there, and that's what we want to see a little bit more of, the spacing with the laser from Red. Attacking on a lot of damage as well for a projectile. I think it's 12%. Ooh. I can't actually believe that grab landed, but it landed. It did damage. And it set General Scales a little bit off course in this game. We're seeing an almost even game for this last stock right now.
Yeah, Red found a way to finally close the stock out on a Bowser at high percent, but again, it's Scales ledge trapping, looking maybe for a neck and firm, but just in time.
Yeah, Red managing to get center stage, and with that stage presence, General Scales has got to change up his gameplay a little bit, because that is, and you know, Red in the driver's seat, tacking on a lot of damage right now. Ooh, the nair into the grab forward throw.
That's the thing, this is Bowser. It's fine to lose these interactions because you know you're a heavy hitter and Scales gonna be used to that, and here we go, the nair fair immediately, almost tying up the percent.
Oh,
the hitbox.
The F tilt 2-frame again. Oh. That's 2 stocks taken by General Scales with that same F tilt. And if you've got that timing, it's a fantastic option that you could just throw out whenever someone tries to grab ledge.
Yeah, it's his it's definitely his go-to. He loves 2-framing fish for those with the F tilts.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, it's worked out for him so far. I mean, taking a game with the well, I mean, you could argue just with it, you know.
Yeah, Red's sticking with the Wolf, and I think that's fine.
Yeah.
You generally kind of win the neutral interactions a lot of the time. It's just obviously the risk of those 2 frames with Wolf.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, other than those 2 frames, I mean, they might have been at high percent, but, you know, if Red were to stay on stage, like, pick a couple of different options to not get himself sent off stage, it would have been his game instead of General Scales. That was almost the stock right there, that back air, just missing the mark, and we're instead seeing Red on high percent instead of on a new stock.
Yeah, I think, sure, I might have actually closed out. But, back just neutral again. Red has the stage control, does find a dash attack, it was a greedy one.
It was a greedy one, but it worked out, and Scales is in the blast zone? I can't actually believe it. Suspect DI, I'm not gonna lie. I hate calling it out on stream, but also, that can't have been correct. But we are seeing
coverage way too big, huge claws on Scales side, definitely needs to trim those claws down. Gonna tie things up stock wise or throw, doesn't get a confirm off it though.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to get a coverage there, because it looked like he was able to grab Red. Red somehow dodging it and getting a lot of damage for it. But 80% already on General Scales.
But that's a swoop, and immediately that's on 71, almost 10% up.
Yeah. Ooh. Brilliant patience in shield when it came to the up B. Tacking on a little bit of extra damage and getting General Scales off stage.
I think Red's getting a little bit greedy on some of these.
Yeah.
Some of these off-stage options. Doesn't really need to commit to the edge guards. Just needs to kind of fish for that claw, for that swipe. Doesn't need to even commit to the
Yeah, I mean,
down smashes, to be honest.
Yeah, it's sort of like when you commit off stage and it doesn't work out, you lose so much more than if you were to remain on stage, try and call out a ledge option, and it doesn't work out. You know, you're still on stage, you still have a lot more stage presence than your opponent. And, you know, it's just a better place to be, especially when you don't know for certain how someone's going to have to recover.
So we're going to take that, and Red needs to try and find a way to close the stock out, because it is a Bowser with rage.
Oh.
This is not where you want to be.
Yeah, and jumping into the beginning of the flamethrower there, taking 41% for the audacity of throwing out a jump.
Oh, that damage, it's building up. Tries to get another throw, back throw not quite going to take it. Red gonna need something off this edge guard, and finally gets it with them there. Yeah,
there we go, calling out the jump up B from General Scales, taking the stock.
Oh no.
But we see 101%. Catching the side B to ledge with the with the forward air. Beautifully timed by General Scales there. Just beautiful timing.
I almost put 3 up.
Exactly what General Scales needed to do in that situation. And then bam, did it. We're seeing Town and City. Are we seeing Town and City? We're not. We're seeing Kalos. We're not seeing Town and City. They're not trying to make this commentator feel comfortable. They're not taking me to Town and City. Oh, I love Town and City. Just the color scheme, you know. It's yellow, it's red, it's warm, it's vibrant. You know, I love it. It's nice. This is blue. It's blue. It's icy. You know, it's like cold. I don't want to be here. I want the warm embrace of a stage, not the I'm gonna like give you the cold shoulder, man.
That's why you live up north.
I was born here. That's why. I don't. The only thing I appreciate less than the cold is change.
Yeah, that's fair. I respect that.
And speaking of change, there's not really too much of a change at the beginning of this game. Scales taking a little bit of a lead to begin with, and that was, calling out the air dodge to the platform is something that, well, Red hasn't been able to do at all, ever, in this set, but it's called out immediately by General Scales and loses the stock for it.
That was a nice little punish there. Getting the parry just for a slight frame advantage to get that F smash out, but
31%.
oh, and to be honest, even though you can use the walls to mix up the risk of running into a Bowser, pressing the button and using that tough guy, if you're going for an aggressive option off the wall, makes it that much scarier. Does pull out the side B, but it's not enough.
Ooh, nice high recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red expecting him to go a little bit low again and try and go for the ledge, but Scales bypassing the ledge.
Oh, I was like sure her back air. That might have actually been it right
yeah,
there.
I was expecting that, but Scales going for the you know, the guaranteed sort of damage and then try and reset to neutral. But Scale, I mean, it's working out for him in the long run. Might have taken a little bit of damage, but very much in the driver's seat. Beautiful tech.
Okay, finally closing that out past the 200 mark.
Yeah, I mean, it might not have worked out for him, but that tech was fantastic, very well needed, and could have led into a little bit more. Red snuffing it out, and I mean, we're seeing Red definitely on the back foot, but not out of it.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, that forward, that side B, not quite taking the stock, but adding on a lot of percent. Forward air. Ooh. Going for the F tilt 2-frame again. Not getting it, but getting the F throw. The F throw kill.
Yeah, and this is looking all Scales game 3 to close things out on this week's MeltingPoint in Red. And I have to cause some kind of crazy comeback, and that's the start of things. The SD unfortunately coming out.
Yeah.
But is it fortunate for Red? They're going to need more than that little miracle.
Yeah, I mean, it's Scales showing that he was afraid of getting 2-framed at the ledge. A little bit too afraid, not being able to get it at all. But
okay.
I was gonna say 0% for Scales, but very quickly proven wrong. Almost 44% right now.
You'll be just mixing up the timings a little bit, trying to make sure Scales isn't just trying to preempt him for the up tilt. Dash.
Nice. Yeah, nice read on the roll backwards from the throw. Ooh, not quite getting the timing right. But the up tilt. He's gonna take the set. He's going to take the game, take the set, take MeltingPoint 76.
That killed off the roll in.